What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to one of my subscribers for letting me know about this particular story. I'm reading from an article from CBS Sports. This article was written by Sam Quinn. It's titled, Klay Thompson Rumors. Magic cited as possible free agent destination for Warriors legend, according to reports. Before the 2023-24 season, the Golden State Warriors reportedly offered Klay Thompson a 2-year, $48 million contract extension. That's a significant chunk of change, but a far cry from the 5-year max he signed in 2019 that is set to expire after the season. Things haven't gone his way since then. Thompson is shooting career-low percentages from both the floor and from behind the three-point line. Warriors coach Steve Kerr brought him off the bench for the first time since his rookie season in Golden State's last game before the All-Star break. Meanwhile, owner Joe Lacob has said that, quote, Plan 1A for the offseason is to get below the luxury tax line, a difficult task if Thompson returns on a hefty contract. All parties involved would prefer Thompson retire as a Warrior. He even told the Ringers, Logan Murdoch, he'd be open to a reduced role if it meant staying in Golden State, which may be a necessity given the rise of Brandon Podziemski. But if push comes to shove and the Warriors aren't willing to pay Thompson what he believes he is worth, Mark Stein's reporting that there are increasing murmurings about one team that might, the Orlando Magic. The fit is obvious. The Magic ranked 27th in three-point attempts and 29th in three-point percentage. Their number 5 ranked defense is built around 4 starters in Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., along with reserve Jonathan Isaac, who can defend multiple positions, making it easy to protect Thompson on that end of the floor as he continues to decline. 8 players have given the Magic at least 750 minutes this season. They are all 26 and under, and not one of them has played in a playoff game. Thompson has obviously played in quite a few. Orlando's balance sheet for next season is complicated. They're currently looking at over $30 million in cap space, but that figure could go up or down depending on what they decide to do about their own players. Markelle Fultz and Gary Harris, key role players on this year's team, are both set for unrestricted free agency. Joe Ingles has an $11 million team option. Isaac's $17.4 million salary is non-guaranteed. The Magic can generate a max salary slot if they want to. They can also operate above the cap. Thompson won't generate anything close to a max offer, but something like that $2 million, $48 million offer he turned down in the offseason makes plenty of sense for Orlando if Golden State won't step up to the plate. It's a short enough contract not to affect their long-term plans and would expire before Banchero's inevitable max extension kicks in for the 2026-27 season. So, I mean, that would make sense, I guess. Contract-wise, length-wise, he fits the holes in which they desperately need improvements. But, I can't help but think that Klay at this stage of his career is playing for championships. I don't think he's really a stat guy. I mean, he's never been a stat stuffer. He can score, obviously. But, 19 and a half points per game for his career, something like that. This is a guy that's, I think, looking for championships. So can Orlando build a championship team? I don't know about that. I mean, they could potentially fit his needs from a financial standpoint. But a team with players that young, everybody on the roster 26 and under, he'd be the elder statesman. I mean, he would fit a role for them, but do they fit what he's looking for? I mean, I'm thinking that he's probably looking more at a team that he has a more realistic shot at winning a title. That's my best. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that He'd rather go to a team that could contend. And, as a free agent, he could go pretty much to any team that's a contender. I believe he'll be an unrestricted free agent, so he can go to any team that will pay him what he thinks he's worth, and he has the best shot at winning. I think that's where he's going to go. If the Warriors decide not to pay him what he believes he's worth, which is a remote possibility. I think the Warriors are going to do the right thing, but you never know. Because the way that they've been kind of scapegoating him, and then Joe Lacob came with those comments about, trying to clear up the books, his number one priority. And I just like how the fans and a lot of people in the media have been sort of, turning on this guy. Because without Klay Thompson, the Warriors have done nothing without him on the roster. People can, try to minimize his impact as much as they want to, but there have been multiple playoff games where Klay Thompson came to the rescue for the Warriors. If it wasn't for Klay Thompson, they wouldn't have they wouldn't have any of those titles, to be honest with you. But they definitely wouldn't have 3 out of 4 of them. But anyway, that's just my take on it. Tell me what you guys think.